This class is your class. This class, if you're not having fun, then I have designed this class all wrong. But this class should be a benefit, a powerful tool for you to use back at your school. One of the things that I very strongly believe in, that PLCs cannot exist unless there are PLNs present. In other words, if a PLC, all it is for you to get paper handed to you or to get the latest MPAs, LPAs, SPAs, and SSPAs, then it's really not doing what a PLC was originally designed to do. And you bringing to the table the resources and the knowledge that you can collect through your PLN makes the personal learning network a powerful tool for you to develop. Now, we're also going to be using a new tool this summer for those of you who will be taking the class online, and that's called Collaborate Ultra. I'll be sending out a second video about that. The last thing you need to know is there are two sections of this class. There is the EDAP 68950 and the EDAP 68920. Today I will be submitting a request to combine both of those enrollments together. So those of you who are in the 20 class, aka the online version of this class, you will see yourself when you log in, you will see EDAP 68950 as your home course. Don't freak out. Everything's the same. The only difference is we'll be using Collaborate Ultra. We'll be using Collaborate Ultra to capture what goes on in the class. If for some reason you cannot be physically present in class on those 4 days, then you have the advantage of being able to watch it through Collaborate. So here's how I see us working. As you can see, here's the course modules. Course modules located here. Our first one we're going to do is we're going to create something called a wiki. Our wiki tool that we'll be using is called PBWorks. Inside of that, you're going to create a logo for your PLN using something called Red Kid Generator. I don't know why it's called Red Kid, but there we are. You can put into it a Padlet or an answer garden. This is to allow people who are members of your PLC who want to either ask questions or respond to stuff that you have in your wiki. They can use one or the other. You don't have to put both in. And then the other thing we'll do in this particular module, in our PBWorks wiki, we'll create a little story using a tool called GoAnimate for Schools. By the way, GoAnimate for Schools is going away, but it's not going to go away. It's just going to be reinvented. And we'll be using that tool for you to tell the story about how you became a teacher. In Module 2, we'll start actually building tools that we'll be using in our wiki. The first one we'll use is Twitter. How do you build a Twitter account that actually does what Twitter's supposed to do? Not to scream and rant, but to actually find resources that are powerful, that are appropriate to you. Our third module we'll create is something called RSS, Real Simple Syndication. I'll do a whole little song and dance about RSS for you. Our fourth one is we'll be talking about curation. When we look at curation, we like looking at Pinterest. Now there's another one out there, but I think Pinterest is the one that most teachers, frankly, have the most experience with or are the most comfortable with. And finally, here's your hat, which is basically you're going to be talking about how you see your PLN working for you. Now, folks, I don't know how easy I can make it. Oh, and the last thing we'll do on that Thursday, or that Friday, excuse me, after we have finished, made sure everything's all up to snuff, etc., if you want, we can walk across the street and go to the Comfy Cow ice cream store, and we can sit down and relax and have a nice visit before you go off to have your wonderful summer break, which we know is a lie. There's no such thing as summer break for teachers anymore. You will be doing probably tons and tons of PD and trying to figure out what the heck is going on in your school district. Okay, that's it. One of the things that I state very clearly in the little blurb that's right here in the Welcome to EDAP 689 is I hereby freely give you my text number at 502-457-2937. Use it. Don't be afraid to text me. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to get me up to speed on something that might be going on with issues that you may be having with either the class or getting to the class or seeing the class, whatever it might be. Do not hesitate to send me a text. The first one you ever send me, make sure you put your name on it. Say, hi, Steve, this is Joe. I need to talk to you about this. That way I can create a contact for you in my phone, and that way every time you text me, I'll know it's you. Alrighty, I guarantee you this will be the easiest and the most fun class you've ever taken. And if it's not, I want to know about it. I look forward to seeing you when? Tuesday, June 5th at 9 a.m. I look forward to being with you for these very short 4 days.